any sense. All right, let's move on then. The next feature of languages is structure dependence, which means grammar. All languages need grammar. All languages have an individual grammar. The grammar of English is not the same as the grammar of Spanish, but we all need this grammar structure. In all languages, there is a way to say yes or no. In all languages, you can find a way to distinguish between male and female. In all languages, you can ask questions or provide affirmative or negative forms. Okay, so structure dependence means that all languages depend on grammar to be a language. All right, the following the following feature is arbitrariness. The last feature we're going to talk about today is called arbitrariness. Arbitrariness. And here we have a picture of Robin, Batman's sidekick, fighting with someone, punching someone. Okay. And there is a joke also. There you can see the fall of the onomatopoeian empire. Okay. The last feature we're going to talk about today. All right, and here we see the word arbitrariness. Something is arbitrary when there is no connection between something and another thing. Okay, so and this concept has to do with the feature of languages that we name things. For example, this is a pencil, but there is no intrinsic reason why this is called pencil. This object is not related to the combination of sounds p, e, s, e, l. It's just pencil like this. But the name is arbitrary. Again, arbitrary means that there is no connection, meaning there is no relationship between the sound pencil and the object that we think it named. How can we prove that? Well, by saying pencil in a different language. If I don't speak English, I wouldn't know that pencil refers to this object because my native language is Spanish. So I can say then that the relationship between the sound, the combination of sounds, pencil, and the object is totally arbitrary, meaning that there is no connection. Now, many people think that there is a connection between these onomatopoeic sounds. What are onomatopoeic sounds? Sounds of the nature. Pow is an onomatopoeic sound because it resembles the sound that people make when they punch another person. Or toc toc in Spanish when someone is knocking at the door. Or knock knock in English, right? Those are onomatopoeic sounds. Many people believe that onomatopoeic sounds are not arbitrary, meaning that there is an actual connection between the sound and the meaning. But linguists disregard that theory by saying that even onomatopoeic sounds are arbitrary. How can they prove that? Well, by comparing and contrasting sounds from animals. Quack in English Spanish, no problem. Moo English Spanish, no problem. Oink, no problem. Meow, no problem. What about dog? Dog in Spanish. Wow wow versus Woof, woof. Do you think that if someone says woof to a person who does not speak English, will that person understand? If another person says ba, meaning sheep, will the Spanish speaker understand that they're talking about sheep? Okay. What about a rooster? Do you know the sound that roosters make in English? In Spanish it's cocoroco or kikiriki. What about English? Does anyone know? Yes, you're right. It's cockle-doo-doo-doo. Cockle-doo-doo-doo. So, if I only speak Spanish and I never heard English before, do you think if someone says cock-a-doodle-doo, will I immediately relate that sound to the rooster, to the animal? Probably not. That proves that even onomatopoeic sounds are arbitrary. Okay, you're going to watch a funny video, and then after that, we're going to talk about animal communication systems, which are different from human languages. Okay, animals are restricted in their language, if we can say language, yes, in their communication. A cricket can express like 17 different statements, and that's it. I'm hungry, I'm in pain, I'm sad, I'm happy, etc., etc., and that's it. No more than that. And other animals like wolves or cows, etc., they are also restricted. What about when dogs wave their tails, for example? Yes, so many restrictions. They can express things, but restrictively. Okay, there's an interesting video about bees here and how bees communicate to each other. I suggest you to watch it when you do the watch the Prezi presentation. Okay, and after that, I can give you the definition of language, which is a pattern system of arbitrary sound signals characterized by structure dependence, creativity, displacement, duality, and cultural transmission. Now you will understand because we covered every single bit individually first. After you have read about the definition of language and you have understood it, then you should be able to answer these questions. Okay, question number 1 says, suggest at least 3 properties of language which are rare or absent in animal communication, which means you need to compare animal communication systems with human languages. Second one, what is meant by creativity in linguistics, not in arts? And what is meant by structural dependence? Okay, I hope you can answer these questions. If you have problems, just let me know. This is the end of lesson 3. You have homework now.